Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for watching this live stream broadcasted to both YouTube and also on Facebook as well. So if you can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments and in the chat as well. So you can see at the back there is a new friend. Okay, this is the pig, a balloon, quite a big pig, okay, a balloon, okay, because last week was my birthday lah, though. So my wife and my daughter actually went to buy a balloon pig for me to celebrate my birthday because I was born in the year of the pig, right? Of course, and they find it cute lah. Okay, yeah. So they said, hey, my wife said, hey, tonight you go and do the live stream and put this pig at the back lah. So and do the live stream lah. So I just follow instruction lah. Okay. I just put it at the back. Anyway, this pig is quite cute, right? Okay, it's quite cute, but a bit lao hong already lah. More than a week already. Okay, all right. So hello. Let me take a look at the comments first. So hello Hadley, hello Linton, hello Agna. Hey Agna. Okay, you haven't. From what I see, you haven't downloaded the free book. I haven't see your name inside. So it is inside the email. Inside the first email, you have this coupon code. Please go and download the book, okay? Hi, Christopher. Hello, Linton. Hey, thank you so much, okay? Happy belated birthday, okay? All right, Dave, thank you so much. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, so I think today, once again, we can finish it about 1 hour. So let's keep it chill. Oh, by the way, okay, last week, not last week, I think more than 1 week plus ago, on the 19th of July, there was this Market Insights Trading Festival. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you went. So if you actually went for the event, can you just type me in the comments? Okay, just type me. Hello, Adrian. Okay, Bernard. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Dave. Okay. Yeah. Some people, very funny, okay, I already mentioned in my email, okay, and also my SMS, if you provided me your real SMS, I already said that only the first 200 attendees will receive the goodie bag, okay? Yeah, some people just very funny, okay? They are very unhappy. I think a lot of them are those elderly one, okay? I think they are those seminar junkies. They just go around, collect goodie bag, that kind of thing. So they are very unhappy that they didn't get the goodie bag. I came so far, I didn't get goodie bag. Okay, and some even worse. Okay, I heard from Elena, my partner. Okay, I think one person registered for 2 tickets. Okay, and only that person came and he requested for, hey, can I have 2 goodie bags? And it also very funny. I mean, of course, my partner said, hey, you can't. Okay, only one person came. Okay, so you can only entitled for 1 goodie bag, and the person was very unhappy. He said, hey, how come? Okay, I registered for 2 tickets. I should have 2 goodie bags. Okay, then just tell me now, if you register for 10 tickets, do you expect to get 10 goodie bags? These kind of people are very funny. Actually, to be really honest, I rather they don't come for the event because they are. I think some of them, not all. I think some of them are just totally not interested in what the speakers are speaking. They're just totally, just want goodie bag and such. Okay, this is just my honest view. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so I hope those people who are seminar junkie, okay, if we already state already lah, okay, 200 means 200 lah. If you can't get it, means you have to come a bit earlier lah. Okay, enough of my so-called ranting on this thing. Okay, let me just share my screen right now. Okay, so you can see my screen, right? Yes, Christopher say Kian Peng. Okay, that's right. Okay. All right, so as usual, a disclaimer first. Whatever I share in today's session is just for education purpose, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. And of course, follow us on the various social media channel. Okay, if you are on Facebook, okay, right now watching on Facebook, do follow our page. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, do give us a like and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. So I'll post the link in the comments as well, okay? And yeah, and also this, okay, the MWA social. Just post these 2 links in the comments, okay? So this is the link that you will be seeing, okay? The Facebook, Telegram, YouTube, TikTok, X, our homepage and the on-demand webinar. And if you're watching this on a desktop, if you want to actually scan a QR code using your mobile, you can do that also. So this is the QR code. Okay, everything is here. Just go and scan this. All right. So before I head for the economic data for this week, okay, just two short announcement. Okay, so for those who attended or who didn't attend, okay, last week, okay, the 19th of July, the Market Insights Trading Festival. So Philip Nova was the sponsor. Okay, so right now they still have the ongoing promotion until the end of this month, 31st of July. So if you open an account, funded and trade with Philip Nova, you can get to earn up to $820 in trading credit. Okay, so once again, you know, opening account, it is free. So you want to test out the platform because Philip Nova, okay, used to be called Philip Futures. In fact, they have everything under one roof. CFD, your stocks, ETF, commodity, futures, options, everything is there. Okay, so if you want to try it out, you can try it out. But this is to show you the landing page. Okay, so just a quick one over here. Okay, so earn up to $820. Okay, so you can look through the requirement. Basically, you just need to fund $500, place 2 trades in CFD, FX or precious metal by 31st of July. So this is, if you're watching this, okay, this is actually the QR code. Okay, so all the details are here. If you're watching this on a replay, you can actually pause the video, check it out, or scan the QR code. Okay, and of course, you get the traders blueprint just for those who funded and placed a trade. Okay, all right, 2 trades. Okay, all right, so with that, one more short announcement before I kickstart. There will be a booster webinar, okay, on the 6th of August, okay, especially for those who are new to MarketWise Asia, especially who just attended the Market Insights Trading Festival. Unlock the secret patterns hidden in the market. Okay, 6th of August is a Wednesday, 8 to 9:30 p.m. So it is presented by yours truly, that's me. Okay, I will share with you how to trade with precision using the hidden market rhythm, how to find repeatable setups that the smart money doesn't talk about, and how to turn chaos into clarity with predictive seasonal trends. So all in all, I will share with you how I use the seasonality, okay, to trade the stock market and the other asset classes as well. So all you have to do is just to head over to this link. I will post the link in the comments. This is a Zoom webinar, okay? It is Zoom online over here. This is how the link will look like. Okay, just put your name, email, and your phone number, and you're good to go. The name, it is the phone number is more for SMS reminder. Okay, I won't spam you up. Okay, also once again, I will just post the link in the comments. For those who are already SVI members, you don't have to register for this event. Okay, everything clear? Okay, just nice, about 10 minutes. Okay, let me kickstart this session right now. So, okay, so before I kickstart the economic data for this week, okay, so just to let you know first, what is the important data release, okay, this week over here, quite a number of them, oh, where is it, okay, quite a number of them this week over here. I think I already posted, okay, all right, never mind. This is July 28th. Sorry, I posted the wrong one. July 28th. Okay, July 28th will be this one. Okay, so Monday tonight don't have. Okay, but Tuesday 10 p.m. there is this jobs opening. Just to let you know. Then on Wednesday, non-farm employment change. Okay, GDP, advanced GDP quarter by quarter on quarter, and then on Thursday, which is actually Singapore time past midnight, okay, at 2 a.m. Okay, the FOMC meeting, most likely there will be no change. The interest rate remains the same, but of course, it is what 2:30 p.m. what Jerome Powell it is going to talk about that will cause volatility in the market. So if you actually head over to the CME, okay, the Fed Watch 2 over here. Just 2 more days, okay, on Wednesday, that is Thursday, Singapore time. All right, you can see that this coming July 1, 2 days coming, okay, 97.4% as good as 100%, okay, the Fed will not increase the interest rate. So it stay put at 4.25 to 4.5%. Okay, most likely on September 17th of September, okay, you can see that, you know, right now it is 4.25, 4.50. Can you see? Okay, so after that is 4 to 4.25. So there is a possible, okay, a very good chance that the Fed will reduce the interest rate, okay, in September FOMC meeting. So this is just to let you know first only. So okay, so everything it is from the CME watch tool over here. Okay, and other than that, yeah, and then on Thursday itself, there's a unemployment claim, and then on Friday, unemployment rate, and then also the manufacturing PMI as well. So this week, quite packed with a lot of data releases. So there could be quite a lot of volatility ahead. So, you know, just be aware that all these releases could impact the prices. Okay, so let me head to my presentation slide today over here. Okay, so today let's go through the macro data first. Okay, all right, so let me just, yeah, so this is of course 28th of July. So last week I didn't do my live stream because I was away from Tesla, because that was also my birthday so I didn't take a break from also the event on the Saturday. So yeah, you miss me? Okay, so anyway, so this week came back already. So 28th of July, just to let you know, okay, the market is in fact heading to all-time high, another day, another high, okay, for 11 new S&P high in 30 days. And the interesting thing is there is no 1% daily swing, okay, within the past 30 days, which means that there's no up 1%, down 1%. So all it is within contained less than 1%. So the volatility is in fact quite low. So if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, so you can just go to the S&P cash index here. So you can see over there from 28, okay, all right, 25th, today is 28 okay, 25th that time until June 25th, okay, 1 month time, okay, 1 month, all right, about there. You can see that every time is all less than 1%, less than 1%, yes, that's right, okay, less than 1%, okay, less than 1%, okay, the range, okay. So market, it is not volatile, it is grinding higher, okay, no very big movement. So this is what it is trying to say over here. I'm trying to say over there. But the calm may be tested because, you know, right now we are into the third quarter starting, and the company earnings, okay, ongoing. All right, so big tech's earning is ongoing. Of course, there's this Trump deadline. All this is coming out. There's the Fed meeting this coming Wednesday, and of course, you know, jobs report tomorrow ahead. So for those who wanted to know, okay, for the big tech earnings, okay, I know a lot of you guys use the earning whisper, but personally, I prefer to use this Zacks earning calendar. So I think it's easier to click. Okay, let me just post the link. I think previously I shared before. Okay, so I'll post the link once again in the comments over there. So today is 28th of July. Earnings, click on earnings. You know exactly on one glance, okay, what are the stocks that it is going to, you know, do the earnings. So you can actually sort according to the market cap as well. So the biggest come first. So you can go there, you know, 28, 29, okay, 29 tomorrow. Visa, Procter and Gamble, United Health, and all these big companies. Okay, the tech one, most likely, not most likely, okay, it is on the 30th, end of this month, 30th. Okay, can see that Microsoft, Meta, it is coming out after market close. Okay, 30th after market close, Microsoft and Meta. 31st, got or not, anything else or not? Okay, Apple, 31st, end of the month, Apple, Amazon, MasterCard, okay, all these are coming out earnings. So that could impact the market as well. 1st of August, anything or not? Berkshire Hathaway lah, okay, nothing, the rest, you know, also got quite a big companies, but you can, all in all, you can go to the zex.com, the earnings calendar, and check out the earnings announcement. Okay, this is something that I prefer compared to earnings whisper over here. Okay, let me take a sip of water first. Of course, you can see that, you know, even though Trump was talking about the trade, okay, nothing much. Okay, the tariff, even though he talk a lot, the market like doesn't really care, just continue to do its thing and continue to go higher. So even though on the April 20% drop, okay, the tariff triggered the market decline. Okay, so but overall, all in all, the market has recovered. Okay, clarity improved. So recent deals have been made, the UK, Vietnam, Indonesia, recently, I think last week, Japan, okay? And then there's a partial China agreement. So the deadline, it is 1st of August, but I believe that, you know, even though if they didn't make any trade deals at the end of the day, okay, it wouldn't be very bad. The market has already priced into all this nonsense really. And of course, the market doesn't really care much also already by now. Okay, you can see that after that, the Japanese stock market, okay, hit record high last week, okay, after the US-Japan trade deal. So for the US-Japan trade deal, yeah, I think I checked out the news. Okay, basically, the US imposed a 15% tariff on Japanese goods, down from a 25% tariff, okay, and also I think also some of the this includes the automotive and auto parts, okay, faces a 15 tariff, okay, so it's less than the reduced from the 25%. So if you take a look once again from the chart, okay, Nikkei 225 is Japan 225, just the CFD market. Can you see that after that the tariff, the trade deal, after that the market, you know, just went higher up on the Wednesday. But after that, the market had a correction coming down. So this is the effect. So what I'm trying to tell you on this over here. Okay. All right. So of course, you know what's the Goldilocks economic data. So right now we are in a very good environment in a way that, okay, the fundamental data still looks pretty okay. So the retail sales has beaten expectation, jobless claim fell, inflation, even though it's like, you know, still above 2%, but less than 3%. So all in all, inflation still remains contained. Okay, and the unemployment benefits has reached a multi-month low over there because most of the people have dropped. Unemployment rate, okay, it is still less than 5% in the US. So all in all, everything is still going fine if you're looking at fundamental data. Okay, but of course, the Fed, it is under pressure. Okay, the White House is pushing for rate cuts. Okay, this week, like I mentioned already, okay, this coming Wednesday, interest rate, I think 100% no change. Okay, 100% no change. Okay, only in September there's a possible rate cut. Okay, and then expect a 1 to 2 cuts in second half of 2025. Okay, after this cut in September, expect another cut. Okay, before the year end, and then more easing into 2026. Okay, but just to tell you, okay, the ECB, the European Central Bank, has a cut rate more aggressively than the US Federal Reserve. So you can see the blue line over there, it is actually the ECB interest rate, okay, the policy rate. Okay, the golden color one, it is the US. You can see that it stayed flat for quite a while the European countries has been cutting rate coming down. All right. And right now, okay, earnings is taking the baton because right now the valuation, it is at a high right now, highest since 2021. Okay. Okay. So right now the PE ratio, it is 22. Okay. Not exactly at the lowest. So, but also not the highest. So slightly gravitating more towards the high side, but not at the highest. Okay. And 40%, okay, of the S&P, which means that 200 companies are reporting this week, including the Mac 7, okay, which I mentioned to you just now, end of this month, 30th and 31st, you know, I think Amazon, Apple, all these, they're reporting their earnings this week, okay? So valuation has surged. So the earnings must do the heavy lifting, meaning that, okay, high P ratio, you must justify, okay, the higher P ratio right now. So you must let us know, okay, I mean that the market is expecting, okay, the companies are doing well. So that could justify the higher PE ratio. Okay, so earnings, second quarter earnings have a strong start. Okay, as of now, okay, 83% of the company has beaten estimate. Okay, and the growth has revised up from a 4% initially to a 5% growth now. So once again, the banks are shining. Okay, there's an AI demand. Okay, and then the weaker dollar boosting tech and the industrial as well. Okay, so busy week ahead. Okay, like I mentioned, 40% will be announcing this coming week. Okay, you can see over there about 40%. Okay, so 28 this week, bulk of it will announce their earnings. Subsequently, there will be more companies, but 40% it is announcing this week. Okay, everything clear so far? If you are clear so far, I think I talked quite a bit already. If you are clear so far, okay, just type yes in the comments. Okay. And if you could, I really appreciate that you can give me a like, okay, or a share if possible. Liking will allow the Facebook algo and YouTube algo to know about you and want to show you more of MarketWise Asia, okay, content in the future. So give me a like, share, and comments if you can, okay? All right, right now, I think on Facebook, there's only now it's 10 likes. Okay, very little likes. Right now we have about 130, 40 people in the live stream right now. Okay, give me some likes. If you're watching this on YouTube, do subscribe to our channel and give me a like as well. Okay, thank you so much for the responses in the chat now. So these guys are the usual one. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so but complacency risk rising. All right, so warning sign. Okay, recently I'm not sure about you. There are some meme stocks that are going so-called surging, rallying, okay, out of nowhere. Are you aware of some of these stocks now? If you are aware, maybe you can type in the comments what are some of the stocks that meme stocks, okay? Could be so-called low cap stocks, okay? Low cap, very small stocks also, okay? What are some of the stocks that you know or not? Okay, the thing is, do you know or not? Some of these meme stocks are actually rallying right now, re-emerging now. So a lot of times when a lot of these stocks are doing funny thing, okay, meme stock, rallying, then a bit risky lah. It doesn't mean that the market is at the top, but you know that market is having a risk on mode right now. Okay, and say vape, I didn't really check out vape. So what does this vape do? Right now, Singapore is very anti-vape. Yeah, VAPE. CEA industry. Okay. I didn't know about this vape. So yeah, so this is also one. This is industry. So what happened to this vape? Anna, you know or not? Okay, let us know. I didn't really follow this. Okay. So some of these meme stock that I so-called are aware. One of them it is I put it down. One of them it is actually GoPro. Okay, GoPro it is GPRO. Okay, GPRO over there. You can see that after that, it was very low. GoPro, I think many of you here would heard of GoPro. Last time, okay, I think maybe about 10 years ago, I remember, okay, GoPro was the #1 leader in, this action cam, okay, video cam, still very small one. After that, I don't know what happened, okay, they lost their leadership. And after that, there's a lot of competition and such. So it lost its glorious, okay, #1 position. So it just go down all the way. Recently, I think, one day up, 41%. And then from this day, actually on last Wednesday, it went up to 60% before it dropped down. But overall, it's still up about 12%. So it is still ongoing. Okay, so this is one of them. The other one that I am aware of, it is Dunkin' Donut. Okay, Dunkin' Donut, the symbol is not Dunkin' Donut, it's Krispy Kreme. So it's donut, DNUT, but it's Krispy Kreme. Sorry about that. Yeah, DNUT, donut lah. Okay, but it's Krispy Kreme. Okay, once again, also all these are downtrending stock. Okay, very very bad stock. Okay, in a way. Okay, downtrending stock, but suddenly it just burst up. And of course, the options activity, it is surging. Okay, a lot of people trading in and out of these stocks. So once again, it is up 26% on this day. Where there's red bar out here, it was up about 40%. Okay, And what else? Open Door Technology, also one of the meme stock, technology stocks. Okay, but recently, okay, it just went a lot higher. Can you see over that? All these are the small stock, meme stocks that is surging higher. Okay, any other stocks that you guys are aware of? Any other stocks? No. Rick Neal say you. UDEX. No, this one. Energy fuel. Is this uranium? Is it? Is it uranium? Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, one of it. Okay, so what happened? Don't know. So all these meme stocks are actually highly said applied materials. Okay. So all these meme stocks are also a bit risky in a way. So just to let you know, okay. So these are some of the things that is moving in the market right now. Okay. So what is it? Okay. So signs of froth worth watching. So volatility, okay, may return. So for those who are not aware, okay, we are right now heading into the August. Typically, okay, August, September, it is not a very good month for the stock market, okay, based on seasonality. So it has a track record, okay, but okay, I'll explain later. But there's something that I want to share with you later, okay? Or even though seasonality say that August, September is not so good month, and you know the market is on so-called risk on mode, so there's might be some so-called risk rising. There's always a but. Later I will share with you, okay? So based on what the so-called the analysts, they are say focusing on the US large and mid cap. So for me personally, I prefer to focus on the mid cap and the smaller caps. Okay, sector wise, okay, financial, healthcare, consumer discretionary, they are okay. For income seekers, actually bonds looks okay to be. I'm not trading in terms of investing, but from a trading point of view, seasonality point of view, I think bonds are doing okay. Okay, so bottom line, uncertainty lingers, but clarity improving based on the fundamentals, okay, all right, from the macro point of view, the tariff things and such. So rate cuts and fiscal support expected in 2026. This coming July, as not this coming July, 2 more days, there won't be any rate cut. September, November, December, there could be rate cut, okay? View the pullbacks as opportunity and not as it. So in terms of presentation, I finished this. Okay, let's head back to the technical point of things right now. So this is the S&P 500. Okay, I believe you know the short sellers will be very very frustrated. So even though you know I am still bullish, but I'm still a little bit cautious about the market. Okay, I know that there are still some guru out there. Okay, very bearish. Okay, once again I don't want to name names. Okay, I don't know whether you know him or not, but not that popular. I'm not saying not that popular. I mean that maybe you don't know lah, but I've been following him. Okay, always been bullish, but he said bearish for no, always been bearish, but he said bearish for quite a while already. Okay, but the market just continue to go higher lah. So if you take a look at the zero gamma level once again, okay, you can go to the spot gamma, the zero gamma exposure. I'll post the link in the comments here. The zero gamma level somewhere at about 6,003, about there, slightly less than 6,004. No, sorry, 6,002, 6,003, 6,000, about 6,004. Okay, about 6,004. There about, okay, some 6,003 plus. Okay, so you can see that the zero gamma is somewhere around that. Okay, so if the market really does break, okay, lower in the days to come, then there could be more downside to go, okay, based on the positive gamma and zero gamma. It doesn't, if you don't know, doesn't matter, okay. Above certain level, 6350 and above, it is good, okay. All right, less than that, not so good, okay. I just keep things simple, okay. 6350, okay, about that, okay. 6350, okay, it is about there. Liu San Wu Ling over there, okay. So this is the thing over there. So yeah, so one thing that I want to share with you, that even though based on the seasonal data, so this is from the SVI Alpha group here, the seasonal trend over there. So I don't mind sharing with you here, okay. Based on post-election seasonal trend here, okay, the market tends to go down, not say go down, I mean the market tends to be weaker in the month of August and September. Of course, this is based on since 1950, based on the past 18 years cycle, 4-year cycle. This is only based on post-election year, which is this year. Okay, this is based on historically, but okay, I just want to share with you that, okay, I don't mind sharing certain things over there. I also do share the options flow data. Is it over there? Okay, where is it? Over here. Okay, the S&P for the past 2 weeks, okay, from 14th of July to the 25th of July. Okay, the options flow, nowadays I like to use options flow to detect what the smart money is doing, the institution, what are they doing. Okay, in fact, the net premium, it is positive. Okay, the net delta contract, it is also positive. Net delta meaning that, you know, whether they are directionally they are long or directionally they are short. Okay, all right. So the overall intention, okay, again, there's a lot of data. Okay, there is a lot of data. Okay, I cannot just use naked eyes to help me analyze. Okay, I use AI. Okay, so again, I need to feed AI what I want to see from data, what things to look out for, and certain things. Okay, all right. So the overall intention, okay, based on their analysis, it is slightly bullish. Okay, in a way, yes, like once you see that net premium, it is bullish. Net data contract also bullish. So overall, so what they see from the DTE, okay, days to expiration wise, okay, short term wise, okay, until the end of August, okay, all right, not end of August, until the end of July, late July to early August, the net premium, okay, it is actually a negative here. So which means that, you know, this coming week until the end of the month or so, there could be some downside, okay, hedging, which means that, you know, a little bit of ranging or downside, whatever it is. Okay, all right, okay, the market might not just keep going higher, but come to mid-August to mid-September, even though historically, okay, seasonal wise, the market tends to be weaker, but it seems that, okay, bulk of the options premium, okay, from mid-August to mid-September, okay, it is pretty bullish. Okay, it is pretty bullish. Okay, it says that, okay, net bullish span in with the calls options expiring 16th August, 23rd August, 20th September, which means that the market is paying up for a grind higher in the S&P over the next 4 to 8 weeks. Okay, all right. After quarter 4, okay, in fact, the market, the overall intention, it is actually also bullish. So bottom line, okay, all right, bottom line, it is that the flow is actually pretty constructive. Okay, that keep the near-term upside contained. Okay, so the path of least resistance, it is actually going higher. Okay, so which means, okay, even though, like I mentioned just now, even though historically, okay, it is tend to be weaker in August and September. Okay, it tends to be weaker, but okay, again, this doesn't mean that the market is going to crash. Okay, based on historically, this doesn't mean the market is going to crash. It just tells you that, okay, market is weaker in August, September. Don't use the seasonal chart as an absolute value that, oh no, market is going to crash in August, September. Market, it is generally weaker in August and September. But looking at the options flow over here, okay, I personally, I don't think the market will have a very steep correction moving into August and September. Steep correction, okay, meaning that, for example, a minus 10% kind of correction. So minus 10%, which means that, you know, from here to about here, okay, that kind of thing, like a correction like from here to somewhere around here, okay, before the market going to go higher. All right, so okay, I don't think the market will have such kind of steep correction. Maybe, you know, 8% also might be difficult, that kind of thing. Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say or not? If you understand, okay, type 10%. So I don't think, the answer is I don't think there will be a steep correction. Okay, if you understand what I'm trying to say, just type 10 so that you know that I know that you are aware of it. I say I don't think there will be that kind of steep correction. Okay, but of course you don't expect the market to just continue, you know, to go higher, you know, all the way up until in September, okay. The ebbs and the flow of the market, you know, it is normal. Okay, you know, after that a simple pullback, go higher, simple pullback, ranging, you know, go higher. That kind of thing. It is normal. Okay, it's like for example over here, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, like for example over here, this pullback over there, like a 3% pullback. Okay, and then from here 2% pullback. Okay, and then from here ranging over here. Okay, a very short pullback, 1% pullback. I think that is perfectly normal. So I don't think it will be a very steep pullback. That is my personal point of view lah. So all in all, this is it. Okay, for the indices. For I don't mind sharing with you also. Like I mean that this is the trade ideas for Bitcoin, Ethereum. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the flow from the options. So I won't share in here. Okay, it is actually meant more for my insiders alpha group chat. Okay, in fact for Bitcoin, it is actually still pretty bullish. Of course, it will take time. Okay, to play out Okay, but overall the flow it is still pretty bullish for Bitcoin. But okay, you need to realize that right now we are a bit topish at the top short term wise. Okay, right now it is coming down. Ethereum is also coming down, but we in fact, you know, it has ground higher already. Okay, in fact I shared previously. Okay, I think let me share here. I think it is options flow. Okay, options flow over there. IB. Okay, I share IB. Oh, only got one, man. Here. Okay, I share IB over there. So since the 27th of July, I already shared. Okay, for example, the trades. Okay, 165 net premium. Okay, bullish. Okay, why bullish? They're mostly mainly call option. Okay, and then another one is early July. Actually, in fact, it's early, but I actually accidentally deleted it, so I reposted again on 10th of July. Once again, there is actually the 7th July. I posted bullish premium, 37 million compared to the bearish premium, 9 million only. Okay, net dollar contract is still overall. So there's a big strike, call strike options, meaning they buy call into August 15, August 29. Okay, there's a lot of so-called potential bullish flow over there. So in fact, there are also other things like, for example, KWEB is the Chinese. There are also a few things, other things. Okay, I just like to share these things because I think these are the things that people like to see. You know, China market, crypto market. So you can see over there from 2nd of July, options flow. I share that, hey, you know, there's an overall net premium. Okay, there's different core clusters. They buy a core. Okay, potentially loading up for a summer China tech. So you can see KWEB after that early July. Also, I also say that okay, it is actually net bullish. Okay, so over there. Okay, it is KWEB. Okay, so from when I first mentioned, it is somewhere around here. It is somewhere around here. I just repeat over there. I do a naked chart when I first mentioned. Okay, it is actually somewhere around here. Somewhere, haven't break out yet. After that, it break out. Okay, so it was a good run. I mean, I'm not those greedy kind where I'll just hold on all the way. My style is more of a swing trade, holding for a few days to at most 2 weeks. That kind, I'm happy to exit. Okay, this is KWEB. Okay, in fact, okay, Grab is also one of the thing. Not exactly seasonal data, but you know, this is something that I track the options flow. It caught my attention when I first saw it. Okay, it is also somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Let me just do a quick check over here. Is it? Grab 10th of July. Okay, unusual options activity. Okay, usually they do have a lot of options, but on the day, I mean, suddenly there's some option activity. Okay, overall it's net premium positive, net delta it is also positive. Okay, so I said, hey, it doesn't have meaningful, but you know, it is, you know, there's a truly a breakout. But personally, I did take the Grab. Okay, all right, so 10th of July is somewhere around here. Okay, just before it break out. Okay, it still go higher. So as of now, I mean that I really exited, but of course, you know, the price action wise, it is actually still quite constructive. Okay, it is still quite constructive. Again, I'm not asking you to buy. It can go wrong. I mean, it can still go down. I'm just saying that I'm using options flow. Okay, for those who just joined the SVI Alpha group. Okay, you find useful, okay? Because recently I just convert it from a beta access to the paid one, the real one already lah. So I'm not sure how many of you are here. If you find useful, okay, just type yes. I don't think it will be a lot lah, because I understand that recently, okay, there is this tokenized exchange fiasco lah. Okay, I know, I believe I did a poll. I think more than half of them, based on the poll that I have, are involved or have some investment inside tokenized. So I don't blame them if they don't have the mood to subscribe to any other, for example, my SBI Alpha Group services and such. It's a bad timing to launch. Personally, for me, okay, I was like, what the shit, man? This kind of fiasco occur when I wanted to launch my SDI group alpha bot and also the group chat and such. I can see, Richard, very useful. Mary, you also bought Grab, okay, don't blindly copy, okay, because really something is just for education purpose. Okay, all right. So it is a bad timing. Hey, by the way, just to check here, how many of you here in this group chat, I mean in this live stream, it is affected by this fiasco, TKX fiasco? Okay, if you are affected, just type yes in the comments line. So it's like when I wanted to launch something, this thing came out So yeah, but anyway, for those who are from SBI, I mean that you all didn't message me that you are affected or what, but if you really want to join the SBI Alpha Group next time, when everything settled down, you're in a better mood, okay, then let me know again. Okay, then let me know again. Okay, then let me know again. All right, so okay. So other than that, so this is what I wanted to share with you lah. So for example, this is the alpha. This is not alpha. This is the bot. So I will share, what exactly today got any signal every day. Actually, like for example, menu, start. Okay, you can just do the signal table to find the bullish, bearish. Everything is in a way, pretty much what I wanted to see. You are seeing what I see. You are seeing what I see. Okay, all right. Affected but bot is a separate issue. I see. So maybe your so-called size is not that big, because from what I heard, okay, some of these people who so-called affected, they put in 5-figure, 6-figure, or some even 7-figure lah. Okay, so anyway, I have some comments. Okay, I have some things that in mind that I wanted to share. Do you want to hear or not about TKX? not some how to say favor or anything. I mean that not some gossip, just my personal point of view. Okay, you want to hear? If you want to hear, okay, just type me. If you don't want to hear, just type no lah. Okay. Anyway, today I think I will just nothing much to share already lah. Basically, I said what I want to say. SPX, there could be some correction weakness, but not as weak as you might seem, because overall the options flow is not that bearish lah. Okay. Okay, so for the TKX thing, the tokenized exchange, so it is not a scam. Okay, it is not a fraud in a way that previously tokenized exchange, they are exempted from the MAS lah. Okay, so of course they didn't get a license. Now they have no choice but to actually so-called shut down the operation in Singapore lah. Okay, this is clear cut okay or not? So I have nothing bad against tokenized exchange itself as a business. It is a legitimate business, just that eventually MAS did not so-called approve them. Okay, Stephen, I will answer your question later. Okay, so so other than that, okay, I know that there were some private sale of the tokenized exchange TKX coin lah. Okay, this one I have a bit some doubt. So first of all, my view is that, okay, if a deal is so good, okay, why would it reach you? Okay, you ask yourself this question. If a deal it is so good, okay, if it's so good, sure 10x, 100x, the kind of, or I don't know how many x lah. If a deal is so good, why would it reach you? Okay, it wouldn't reach you. To me personally, this is my point of view lah. Okay, I would rather get an ultra high net worth individual, ask him to invest 10 mil, 20 mil, 30 mil, pump, gao tim sai. That person invest. Okay, why must I go through hundreds or even thousands of retail investors, ask them invest? Okay, and if shit hits the fans, you have to answer to so many retail investors. Do you get what I'm trying to say or not? Okay, again, I'm not saying that this private deal is right or wrong. Okay, I am just questioning, like why would this so good deal go to you? Those at the top, very rich, most likely they will jia the thing already lah. That's my personal point of view lah. Do you agree with me lah? If you agree with me, okay, just type agree. Okay, if you don't agree, you can just type no lah. Okay, so this is one of my mantra. Okay, I'm not ultra high net worth or anything. Okay, I'm not that rich. Okay, but whenever somebody say, "Oh, this thing very good deal, what I think we want to invest thing or not?" Okay, you always ask yourself this question. Okay, if the deal is so good, okay, why that person must ask you? Why not a high net worth individual or ultra high net worth individual grab that deal instead of you? Okay. You agree with me or not? So questionable, Okay, so this is the one. So again, I'm not saying that this is good or bad or whatever. I'm just highlighting the potential risk in the future. Anything else, if there is another kind of investment asking you to invest in this, invest in that, can be anything, equities, whatever things, crypto, whatever things are investment. Okay, if a deal is so good, you must always question yourself, why did it reach you and not reach another rich person first? Okay, all right. And other than that, I don't want to comment much really lah. Okay, so I just want to I want to share because I also lost money investing in some of these meme, crypto coins and such lah. Okay, so I lost 5 figures. I don't want to say whether it's how much lah. Okay, 5 figures lah. It didn't. I wouldn't really feel a lot of hurt, but it is still some 5 figures to me lah. Okay, I mean I wouldn't die lah. Okay, I mean that I can put more. Okay, but I didn't put more. So even though I lost it, so be it lah. Okay, but it in the end, last time also I hear say, wow, I hear from this person or respected one, I think it's very good, you go out, put some money inside, right? That kind of thing. But at the end of the day, nobody cares your money than yourself. So in the future, whatever deals, you need to open your eyes bigger. So go by the mantra. If the deal is so good, why would this private deal go to you lah? Okay, Ken? Any other question? Okay, so I think just now Stephen Fu asked me, what is the accuracy of the seasonal trend of bearish September? Okay, in fact, okay, you can go to stockcharts.com. Okay, it has been proven already. Okay, since 1950. Just now I told you, in many years. Okay, all right. So if you can go to stock chart, there's this seasonality tool. Okay, this is actually a free tool. Okay, you can search for SPX over S&P 500. Okay. You can see over the S&P, okay? All right, you can stretch back, okay, to maybe 20 years. Okay, 20 years. You can see that, that August, September, okay? How do we move? Okay. Only 50% of the time it went higher. So it is, in fact, June, August, September is typically weaker. It is actually typical. 50% of the time it went higher. So if you go down to recent years, for example, like like 11 years, okay, in September, okay, out of the past, 10 years, 11 years, only 3 times, 4 times it turned positive in the month of September. But just to let you know, this is month to month, okay, month to month. It doesn't cross into different specific dates. For my seasonal vantage insiders, okay, you have the specific dates of all the asset classes, the stocks, the ETF, and such lah. Okay, all right. Any other questions so far? Any other questions so far? Okay, I don't want to name names, okay? I mean that it's not in my interest. I'm just sharing with you from a perspective of a general investment point of view. Okay, in the future, once again, if there's any other private deals, equity, stocks, IPO, or you are earlier than the other rest of the people before the IPO, it could be correct. Okay, if you maybe the deal is really, really good, it really goes to you. You have some good friends who want to share this deal with you, but always take it with a pinch of salt. Okay, at the end of the day, unless you are ultra high net worth, very high net worth individual, if the deal go to you, okay. If you like Henry got 10 million, the deal go to you, okay, I respect that. I know that you are the insider. But you are like kacang putih, ask you to invest 10K, 50K, 100K, 100K, 200K, that kind. Please lah, okay, I rather get one big whale, straight away invest 10 mil and gao dim lah. Correct or not? All right. Okay. Just joking lah. Okay, you don't have 10 mil lah, you have 20 mil. Okay, any questions so far? Okay. Any questions so far? Right, so generally, my view is that, correction, it is normal, but I don't think there will be a very steep correction. Okay, this is my overall view of the market. So we can check back in 2 months' time, okay? Head back to this video and see whether I'm correct or not. Whether there's a 10% dip or maybe a 5%. Maybe they won't even have a 5% dip. There will be a normal correction, okay? But maybe not 10% dip, that kind of thing. Okay? Any questions so far? If there is no question, okay, I just want to do a very quick shout out again for not this coming week, on the 6th of August, I'm doing a booster webinar, Unlock the Secret Patterns Hidden in the Market. 6th of August, Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Zoom online, okay? So how to trade with precision using hidden market rhythm, how to find repeatable setup, okay, that the smart money doesn't talk about, repeat year after year, and turn chaos into clarity with predictive seasonal trends. So all this I'm talking about how to use seasonals, okay, to help you make money from the market. And if you are already from SVI members, okay, don't register for this webinar. You don't need to know because you already know already. Okay, so I'll post the webinar link in the comments here. Okay, and once again, the Philip Nova, they do have so-called promotion going to be ending soon. So earn up to $820 in trading credit. Okay, so it is over here. You can actually scan the QR code lah. Okay, scan the QR code for more details lah. All right, if there is no question, okay, I will end the session. Anyway, moving forward, okay, I might not do the Facebook Live so often anymore. Okay, I've been doing this for, I think, how many years? At least 4 years. I think I started in 2020. Also, 没有5年对我4年 at least about 4 years plus. I don't know. I'm still happy to share, but I'm a bit getting jaded from doing the Facebook Live already. Okay. Yeah, to be really honest, I still enjoy sharing, but not as excited as last time anymore. Okay, so ask why? Because 做久了都会闲了嘛，对不对？ Alright, so I actually, to be honest, I rather focus more on the SVI members and the SVI Alpha group. Okay, I will still do, but it is just my personal thoughts that I haven't really finalized yet. Whether I will still continue to do at the meantime, but I have this thought that I would want to stop doing the live stream. Okay, yeah, and just focus on like my SVI members and such. Okay, all right. So yeah. So with that, thank you so much. Okay, I will see you again next week. Okay, so if you're watching this on Facebook, okay, do subscribe, follow, and YouTube also subscribe as well. So if you find value in today's live stream, okay, just type letter V. Not V, value, okay, or letter V in the comments. Okay, with that, thank you so much. Okay, I hope to see you guys again next week. With that, thank you, see you, and bye-bye.